Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Bonk update today. So Bonk is starting to retrace a little bit lower now because it has been pumping way too much. I've actually given you the warning and explained the fact that Bonk can actually start to retrace from these prices onwards, and it has been like that. So right now Bonk has come up to a supply area. So the supply area, first of all, I'm going to take a rectangle and I'm going to drop in the supply area just like that, right? So basically, if you previously have been expecting this one to go maybe up to 26.58 and then actually go down, but this is not a single line value. This area of resistance is not a single line value because that area of resistance is more focused towards this particular area. So you can see that whenever you just touch that area, you actually went down. You touch the area again, you actually went down. Another touch of the area, you went down. Another touch of the area, and then you can go down. So you can even do something where you kind of come up and take stop losses within that area and then go down, right? That is something very, very possible. You could still expect a little bit of another pump up again, come up here, take that stop loss, take this stop loss as well, eventually make a fake out and then go down. That's something that can be possible. But however, if you do something where you completely pump and then you take out the supply zone and then you move to maybe 3000, we could have a move back up again to maybe 2200, retest 2200, and then finally try to continue on and move for another higher target, probably up to another supply zone, which is going to be right at 3931. So if this is just how it is, right? You leave the first resistance, you go to the second resistance, you leave that one, you go to the third resistance, you leave this one, and then eventually you're going to go all the way to this resistance, you leave that again. That's it, the all-time high. You break the all-time high, you make a new all-time high. It is all just about levels within levels. So right now Pepe is really, really high. And let's see what the smaller time frame is doing. Is there any pattern we can actually focus on? I've actually given you an overview on the daily time frame, but right now we do have this almost like, I would actually say, a distribution going on. So I'm going to put in a sideways trend line right here. So you can see that this is one support, that's another support right here, that's another support right here. Now let's say that you start to go below 2075. If you actually go below 2075, retest maybe 2162, you could actually go on and correct to the downside with this technical target here from the top to the bottom, and that's going to be 1860. So you have to actually do something where you break down, retest, and then you go to the downside. Otherwise, if you do hold the support in here, you could actually do something where you just continue to go back up again. So be careful about that. So that's all for the video, and I'm going to see you the next one. Love is.